you had an election last year, you had people, you had three leaders sort of making pitches, and one leader's pitch was very much around, look, I've kept the economy very stable, and his take was, this is obviously Stephen Harper, the world is a scary place, Canada is a very uncertain place in terms of its economy, and I'm the most, I'm best suited and situated to sort of keep you safe. Unfortunately, that wasn't necessarily what was resonating with people. Why? Because they did not feel like they were in a stable place economically. So even though Canada's performance indicators on growth, on trade, on value of the dollar, on exports, on all of those sort of macroeconomic issues were very, were quite strong or reasonably positive. The banking sector was in a good place relative to the United States, all of those things. But people were saying, yeah, maybe things have been doing well for the country, but I'm not feeling it. And so why, when a young, untested leader like Justin Trudeau comes out and says, I'm going to run deficits, I'm going to spend, I'm going to, he's going to use the political language of invest, but basically he's like, I'm going to blow the budget. Now, normally, a lot of people would sit back and go, well, that's cray-cray, what are you doing? Don't do that, that's a bad idea. But people were anxious enough and up at night enough and pessimistic enough about not only what was going on with, not about what was going on with the country, but what was happening to them. I'm worried about losing a job in the next year. I'm worried my spouse is going to lose a job. I'm worried about my health. I'm worried about opportunities for my children. I'm worried I'm not going to be able to send them to university. My life sucks because I live in a suburb and it takes me 45 minutes to an hour on a good day to get to work one way for a job that isn't very secure and I don't like very much. So you have a leader who says, you middle-class young family member, I am going to make your life better. I am going to make your commute better. I am going to really work on putting you at the center of government's plans. Whether or not that's happened a year later is debatable, but that was the promise made to Canadians, and that was why they did so well. And in terms of the polling we did, we looked at whether or not, we asked a lot of very simple questions. Should we balance the budget at all costs, even if that means having to not spend or cut spending, or should we go into debt? 3/4 of Canadians said that some amount of debt in the name of job growth and economic growth was acceptable. I think at that time I knew that the Liberals were onto something.